Manchester United star Marcus Rashford took to Instagram after his car accident. Rashford issued a short statement assuring the fans he is all right. He said that, 3 points on the road. I'm all right, guys. Thanks for the messages. So, Rashford was involved in a horror car crash after Saturday's game against Burnley. He had just left United's Carrington base in his $700,000 Rolls-Royce before the smash. The forward and his teammates had returned from Turf Moor aboard a team coach. Footage from the aftermath showed the England international's badly dented motor on the side of the road. A pole on a traffic island was toppled just meters away, and the 25-year-old was left shaken up but has no serious injuries, a source told The Sun. On the other side, this is the United's upcoming fixtures. First up for Manchester United is back-to-back clashes against Crystal Palace in the League Cup and then the Premier League. The Red Devils then face Galatasaray in the Champions League before Premier League ties against Brentford and Sheffield United. Elsewhere, United linked with Rabiot again. Here, Manchester United and Newcastle are both battling it out to sign Juventus midfielder Adrien Rabiot, according to reports. The Red Devils have been heavily linked with a swoop for the Frenchman since last summer. United are now eyeing a potential January deal, but they face competition from Premier League rivals Newcastle. According to Italian outlet Calciomercato, the Magpies want to sign Rabiot as part of their efforts to strengthen their presence in Europe. However, Massimiliano Allegri wants to tie him down to a new contract, while Donny van de Beek could have another opportunity to leave Manchester United. According to Fichajes, the midfielder is wanted by La Liga outfit Villarreal. The report suggests that the Spanish side see the Dutchman as a target for next summer. Meanwhile, Evan Ferguson rejected United bid. Brighton ace. Evan Ferguson reportedly rejected the chance to join Manchester United in the summer. The Mirror has claimed that the Red Devils wanted the Irishman, but he opted to stay at Brighton to better his development. Other reports have suggested that the club saw a $50 million turned down by the Seagulls. In addition, Bruno Fernandes was hailed by fans for his classy gesture in a post-match interview after Manchester United's win over Burnley. Fernandes, 29, was presented with the Man of the Match award at full time, but refused to accept it. Again and again. Manchester United are reportedly in the race to sign Brentford fullback Aaron Hickey. Again and again, Manchester United are reportedly ready to take a huge financial loss on Jadon Sancho in order to sell the winger in January. On the other side, Dalot praises Fernandes. Defending Diogo Dalot has heaped praise on Manchester United captain Bruno Fernandes for his defensive abilities as well as his goal against Burnley. He told club media, "I think it's one of the advantages to play with Bruno on the line. Without the ball, he is so clever when he has to press, when he has to drop, when he has to help the fullback, and when he has to help the midfielders. With the ball, we bring him inside to build a little square in the middle. This creates a little bit of confusion for the opposition fullback to know if he's going to jump or if he stays with me. I think it was a good way of playing, and I think it was rewarded with his goal. The movement that he did and the pass from Johnny, I think it was a great goal to see, and I'm happy with the performance." In addition, Diogo Dalot has suggested that Manchester United need to maintain their standards after their important win over Burnley. He told club media, "I think today was massively important. Apart from the 3 points, I think the clean sheet brings us a little bit of extra confidence to go to the next games. We needed it after these last couple of games when we conceded a lot of goals, and this has to build a foundation now for the next game. I think today we showed a proper compact team, aggressively defending the box, everybody supporting each other. Collectively, we were very good. Everybody was speaking with each other, communication, aggressive on the front foot. And I think that brings you confidence when you look to your mate and he's giving everything for you. You want to give everything for him as well. Today we came out to the pitch with that mentality. I think this is the standard that we need to have for the rest of the season. Again and again. Manchester United boss Erik ten Hag has dealt his players another warning explaining the importance of everyone doing their part. He said that it's about 11 players who do their job. I always tell my players we attack with 11 and defend with 11. When one or two are not doing their job, it's like a pack of cards. So that is not only one or two players. Meanwhile, Man United ended their run of 3 straight defeats with a narrow Premier League victory against Burnley at Turf Moor. Burnley manager Vincent Kompany called Manchester United a wounded giant, as he regretted his side's inability to find a way past the Reds' defense on Saturday night. United and the hosts battled hard in the opening stages, but the Reds showed their strength towards halftime. After seeing his goal ruled out by VAR, Johnny Evans produced a superb assist for Bruno Fernandes to volley home the winner in stoppage time at the end of the first half. While the Reds managed to pick up their 3rd victory of the season, Burnley are still awaiting a win in the Premier League. Reflecting on the game with TNT Sports, Kompany regretted his side's missed chances. He explained, "It feels like a week of good performances, but maybe not the rewards. In the end for us, you look at the amount of players that we have to blend into the squad, and it is just a case of looking upwards for us. It was important for us to have a complete performance. We did, but there are a couple of moments where I am thinking, if that goes in, it rewards us a little bit, but we go again. I could name a few good performances, but you play against, let's put it this way, a wounded giant. And it is always difficult, and it is always something you have to be wary of. I thought Burnley did itself proud today, and on another day we get more points. But the mentality we have, it doesn't put us back. We will go again." Following Luton Town's draw earlier in the day, the Clarets now sit rock bottom of the Premier League without a win to their name so far this season. The design team have delved deep into the Old Trafford archives and found inspiration in the jersey worn during the triumphant FA Cup winning season of 1908-09. The result is a striking Adidas ensemble that effortlessly stands out both on the terraces and on the pitch, again and again. You can ask yourself that why takeover was delayed. Manchester United's takeover has been delayed because of the poor start to the season. That is according to the Daily Mail, who report negotiations have hit a snag following a series of negative results on the pitch. The Red Devils lost 4 of their first 6 games across all competitions before Saturday's victory at Burnley. Leading bidders Sheikh Jassim bin Hamad Al Thani and Sir Jim Ratcliffe are in no rush to increase their bid to $6 billion because of the latest displays. These results have highlighted the size of the rebuild the club needs to return to the top. On the other side, Manchester United are set to take a huge financial loss on Jadon Sancho in order to sell him. Sancho is suspended from United's first team following a bust-up with manager Erik ten Hag. It started when Ten Hag blamed the winger's performances in training as the reason he was left out of his squad that lost 3-1 at Arsenal.